Okay, thanks for calling in, Bob. This is Mike Anthony and Bob Arno from Excelis. We thought we'd summarize our discussions today. I guess you can say that what's already publicly known, Bob. I think we talked a bit about that. The transition going on between Excelis and
Oh
Harris.
yeah, yeah. As of Monday, June 1st, Excelis is no longer, and we are part of an organization called Harris Corporation,
Hmm.
and we're about 10,000 people strong. That is all over the world, and Harris is approximately the same amount of people. So this merger between the two companies, or I should say merger, is when Harris bought us out. It's going to double the size of Harris, which I think is going to be a fantastic opportunity, especially in the many different areas that Harris is in. Of course, you know me. I focus on Department of Defense, and they're into a lot of different areas in Department of Defense. So I'm really looking forward to this opportunity.
Okay. One thing we didn't get to, and I'll just very quickly show that there's still a little bit of overlap. I can't completely divorce the this new committee's work from the committee work that I've done on my other site. So these are the documents that we're following right now. We're preparing proposals for NFPA 99. We're looking at the state of Michigan, looking for exceptions to the state of Michigan Electrical Administrative Act. Here's the state of Nevada showing us that their transformers are rarely, in fact, they're never loaded more than 20% of a sample. So that's a slider that shows you that it's a fairly serious divergence. This is actually, so this goes back now. This is actually the conference presentation here. So that's what that is. And then I said something called patent policy, green power partnership. And so that is what's happened since the last meeting. People are, that this link is available on will be available on our meeting site. So follow up. We're going to have short summary teleconferences like this. So in place of minutes until we start getting more help. So that's me trying to answer that, and Bob answer that question. Just everybody knows that there is something, there are lighting standards, and it turns out that, in fact, we can talk about this in the American meeting. I don't want to take any more time of it here, but it turns out that you've got ASHRAE and IES and a bunch of other organizations that are not there's not very well populated with electrical engineers. So we'll bring that up later on this afternoon. So we know about this. Giuseppe, I said I would help him get a conference going in Rome next year. I'm looking for help on this website. So the
Is this
next,
going to be is this going to be an IEEE conference in Rome next year?
yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
it'll be. We've proposed it. I think it was conceptually cleared.
Uh-huh.
But it can't. It would be called at best a mini conference, but we'll just call it a pilot, and it would be
Uh-huh.
specifically for hospitals. I think
Okay.
that was the thinking.
Okay.
There's a lot of telemedicine going on now, so we might think about how electrical engineers might inform and strengthen their voice in those spaces where right now are being populated largely by policymakers and other non-technicals from the HVAC and the sheet metal world
Hmm.
are invoking themselves upon Internet of Everything in healthcare facilities. So sometimes the mind boggles when I see, but if you have a good standards development organization, you can develop a standard for anything. So you and I,
Hmm.
use the IEEE method for developing how to inflate footballs. I think you could use that. I guess I didn't get a laugh out of that one. Anyway, so we'll
No,
talk.
no, you got a giggle.
Did I?
You got a giggle out of that one. I'm sorry. I know how to play football.
Good enough. All right.
Yes, yes, I know.
All right. Fair enough. So we're still transitioning, and you'll see a lot of overlap between U of M and here until, frankly, until I can get some help developing the website.
Okay.
keeping it up. So if anybody wants to learn WordPress, your average bear learned it. Your average bear can do it because I just did. And it only took me weeks to pick up on it. So if you know somebody out there, but I really don't think it's student work. I think you need somebody with again, this divergence or this big gap you've talked to us between people who know software and people who know the facility part. There's often this big gap between them, and it's hard to find somebody skilled in both. So I'm looking for that unicorn out there. Or
Okay.
I'll make a unicorn. So, okay, Bob, you're generous with your time. I'll post this up here very shortly, and I
Very
will
good,
see
Mike.
you at least in a couple weeks. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.